All right, what's the next thing that we're going to do? ACT. You shouldn't look at it yet. Don't read it yet. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. All right, so we're not reading anything. We're just flipping to it. The very first thing we should remember from Friday on our ACT was that we are not going to waste our time reading what?
The whole problem.
The whole thing, right? We're going to start where? We're going to start at the question. So we're not going to waste our time reading all that stuff. We're going to look at our picture and read our question. Does that make sense to everybody? And then if you need more information, then you can go back through and read all that stuff. But almost every single time, you never have to read all of this. So how many questions are we doing? 3, which means we get how many minutes? 3 minutes. Ready to go? Don't go yet, but ready? And 3, 2, 1, go. 4 through 6. 4 through 6. Go. All right, guys. Y'all okay? All right, so put those in your binder, and we're going to go over those tomorrow, right? So here's what I want you to do. We are going to go over homework in just a few minutes, but we're going to get in groups, and we're going to finish what part of our notes? Look on the board. What part are we going to finish? Page 3, right? Okay, so go ahead and get in your groups real quick. You have 3 whole problems to finish. Slide your desk together in the partner if you want to. All right. stay in your groups? Got your feet going? All right, I'm going to come around and I'm going to check your homework. So have it ready to turn to. It's just on the back of the page you're working on. Have it ready to flip to that page. We're on page 3. We're on page 3, and when I come around, I'm going to check your homework, okay? All right, y'all ready for number 3?
So on number 3, you put B. Oh, okay. You put B in the name.
No, I put 3. What's number 3 saying?
0. Number 3 is 0. Number 1.
I just didn't. Which one? Number 1? No, number 1 did have a pattern. It was a very long pattern. It was something like 8, 5, 7, 2, 1, and then it started back over 8, 5, 7, or something like that. But it did have about 5 numbers in its digits. Which one was it?
3.
3 and.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Golly, I just completely. There we go. No, that was just my bad. I just didn't see the I was just writing it too fast. Just wrote it too fast. All right. So, if you had problems with your homework and you had a bunch of them that you got wrong, what should we probably do tomorrow morning? Come to 0 period, right? All right. Here we go. Number 3. You ready, Braden? All right, here we go. Number 3, what are we going to plug in for Z? 1/3. Very nice. And then what are we going to plug in for Y? 2.6. And then for W? -3. Very good. Now, 9 times 1/3 is an easy fraction. If you'll use your calculator, 9 parentheses 1 divided by 3, it will give you an answer. What will it give you?
3.
3. Or if you're a real smarty pants, you know that this is 9 over 3, which is 3. Y'all okay? All right, what about 4 times 2.6? 10 point something. What is it?
4.
10.4. Very good. And then I'm not going to say plus, because what's 2 times 3?
Negative.
So -6. Very good. And then once I have all that, I can plug it straight into my calculator and get -13.4. Very good. Y'all okay? Gentlemen, does that clear up some misconceptions? Gage? Okay. All right. Okay, now the 2 bottom ones, it does give you a little bit of fit. Yeah? Not really? Some of us, yes? Okay, here. Number 4. Watch number 4, because if you cannot get number 4, what we're about to do is going to be a little difficult for you, okay? So, B is -0.8 squared. Watch what happens when I plug in -0.8 squared versus parentheses -0.8 squared. There. You see the difference? Okay? Your calculator is only as smart as what you tell it to do. It's only as smart as what you tell it to do. So on number 4, if you do not use parentheses because of that square, you're going to get the wrong answer. Y'all okay? All right, what about C? What do you get? 5 squared is 25. Very good. And on the bottom, you should have -4 times 1/5. Y'all okay so far? All right, what is -0.8 squared?
0.86.
Positive 0.64. Very good. And then y'all said 5 squared was 25. How in the world am I going to multiply this? Because my calculator is going to give me a decimal. Put it as a fraction. So how to make 4 a fraction? Put a 1 under it and multiply. And you get? Very good. All right, multiply the top. What do you get when you multiply the top? Go. 16. Oh my gosh. How many fractions do you see? 2. One's bad enough, but now I got 2, right? Okay, so if you had Miss Miranda for 8th grade, she used the I think she called it KISS, keep it, switch, switch. Is that right? I use keep, change, flip. It's the exact same thing. Okay. So what are we going to keep? 16. And what are we going to switch or change? 2. Very nice. Very nice. So we're going to keep it. We're going to keep the 16. We're going to switch it, division and multiplication. And then we're going to switch it again. What are we going to switch? 5 over negative 4. Oh, does it matter where the negative goes? No, because it's the same thing. All right, now how in the world do I multiply a fraction and a number? Very good. What's my denominator? 1. All right, multiply. What do you get?
Negative 80.
Negative 80. Very good. What about the bottom?
4.
4. Does that divide? What you get? Negative 20. Oh my gosh, all those crazy fractions just went down to negative 20. You're all okay? Yeah? I know it's Monday. Alright, we got one more. You ready? One more. Alright, B. B is negative 0.8 plus 6. Alright, on the bottom you got 4. And then D is 1/5 plus C is 5. What can I do? I got a couple of things I could do. Well, I could, but what's a little easier that I could start off doing? Easier than that.
Simplify.
Simplify which one?
Fraction.
Not the fraction. What's the easiest thing you see up there to do? There you go. The numerator. Negative 0.8 plus 6. What's that give you? Negative. Negative 5. No, that should be positive. 5.2. Are y'all okay? All right, now you have two options. You ready? One option is you could distribute. The other option is you can add those first, right? I'm going to add these first because it will make your numbers smaller, which means it'll make your life easier, okay? You ready? All right, how do we add fractions? Common denominator. What's the common denominator? 5. This has a 5. This doesn't. How do we fix it? And if I do it to the bottom? All right, so I get 1 over 5 plus 25 over 5, right? Y'all okay? Ooh, now they got the same denominator. So what can I do? Which ones? The top. What's the, where you get? There you go. All right, here we go. So we got 4 and 26 over 5. Oh my gosh. Now what can I do? There you go. Put this 4 over 1. What's 4 times 26? Use your calculator, go. 104. What's the bottom? Give me, go. Somebody besides Jackson. 5. Very good. All right, how many fractions do you see? 2, right? So what am I going to keep? 5.2. What am I going to change? Division and multiplication. What am I going to flip? 5 and 104. Put it over 1. Wait, where am I going to do a decimal with all this stuff? Gosh. What am I going to do? You just multiply, right? Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Just use your calculator. Multiply. What do you get? 26. What do you get here? 104. Does that divide nice and easy? Or is it craziness? What is that? Is that 1/4? So 0.25, is that right? Alright. Are y'all okay? Yeah? Yes. It works. Addition is easy. As long as that, As long as that fraction doesn't produce all this stuff with addition only. All right, y'all okay? All right, here we go. We are about to do something called a checkpoint. Has anybody never done a checkpoint before? You a liar. All right. Here's what I need to do. Go ahead and put my desk back. Go ahead and get back in your rows real quick. All right. A checkpoint is an open notes quiz, right? It's an open notes quiz, which means that you can use what? Calculator and your notes, right? But you cannot use your phone or your partners, right? You can't use each other and you can't use your phone. Does that make sense to everybody? But you can use your notes. All right, here's how this works. You have to make a 100. You have to make a 100, which is a good thing for your grades, right? All right. But there may be a few of us that cannot make a 100 in a few minutes. So what does that mean that you have to do?
Just great. Oh no.
When can you come? 0 period. And you'll make up what you haven't finished, okay? So when you finish, raise your little hand, and I'll come by and check it. You can use your notes, use your calculator. You cannot use your phone or what each other. That number 4 goes before you get to watch it. Getting a couple of us. you finish it, you're going to start the comment. That's 2 pages.